Now, I don't have to bend down so much. It's much easier because I don't have to lean into the tiny windows to say hello. Now, we've just had a DBS make some noise, but you've got something a bit different with yours.
Yeah, we've upgraded the exhaust, got a Quicksilver exhaust on it.
What to the normal world is a Quicksilver exhaust?
The Quicksilver's just a brand, but it sounds a lot better than what we just heard.
Oh, he's talking it up.
It's fighting talk, don't you
It really
think?
is.
So, well, all right, go on, let's have some Quicksilver.
Oh. Definitely the loudest so far.
I think we found a current leader.
Oh.
121 decibels.
Do you own the company?
Yeah, we do.
Thank you very much for the Quicksilver demonstration. If you want to be loud, get Quicksilver loud.
I think he likes his exhaust.
So the Aston Martin parade just out flummoxed the Ferraris, but now Ferrari are going to fight back. So we have a very rare machine coming onto the stage. It's a 599 GTO, which, Tony, there was an FXX special edition, and this is the sort of road-going version of the FXX.
Exactly right. This was the race car road-going version, if you like.
With Trevor Rolls behind the wheel. Trevor, you all look like you're ready to go to Le Mans. You've got your roundels on, you've got your works colour. What explain of the silver and yellow colours? What's that all about?
Yeah, it's the historic livery car from the original 250 GTO. So I think they've made two in the UK.
So how long have you owned the car for?
About a year.
Ah, did you have Ferraris before? Was this a car you dreamt of? Have you always had Ferraris?
I've had a few. I've got a Dino at home as well, but I didn't trust that it's hot weather to start off. So I think it's
And obviously you aren't just going straight to the mall now, stick numbers on, you'll be racing next weekend. So how about noise? Is it noise? What engine's in the back? Now with the front, get the engine right way around. What have you got at the front of this?
it's a 6-litre V12.
Normally aspirated.
Yeah, it's the last of the normally aspirated.
But have you got a Quicksilver exhaust?
One of those, we'll have to see, won't we?
Okay, give us some revs for the Ferrari GTO.
That's quite loud as well.
What? How many revs is the rev limiter on that?
Goes around to 10,000.
10,000
I
revs.
felt every single one of those revs. I don't know if people saw me back there.
Were they noisy revs? They were just screechy.
They were beautifully noisy. They were 122 decibels.
And it was a B, not a wash.
You're really pissed off Quicksilver now.
I think it's not putting just in the lead now. hasn't it?
One decibel better. Congratulations, Dave. The Ferrari is back in the lead with the GTO 599. Now we've got a rumble in the jumble coming up the stage. We've got a race replica Dodge Viper. This is from the year 2000. I think he's worried about
taking
his
it
spoiler.
slow,
Well, he's worried about the spoiler on the ramp. This is when you regret making a race replica of a couple of rows. This is the Dodge Vipers. They had great success
they
in the
sound
racing in the world.
awesome. I'd love to be
Now
behind
they're
that.
doing a donut.
I'd love to be
And
behind
what's
that.
insulting to call it a truck engine, is it, Tony?
I think it was derived from that. A big 8-litre V10 that it's got in the front of that. That is a very big engine indeed.
I can tell you are, Mark. You've got your name all over the roof, Mark, but Mark, you don't actually race this car, do you?
I do track days with it, so just recently was at Spa Classic, Lyon Classic last year as well. We do lots of stuff for Help the Heroes and Supercar rides and things like that. So more charity fun days.
So where does this colour scheme come from? There was a copy in a race set up.
Yep, this is from the American Le Mans series. The car was driven by David Donahue and Tommy Archer at Watkins Glen Raceway in 2000. So each track they've changed the graphics slightly. I just chose this particular one.
How long have you had the car for?
This was a personal import from Sacramento in 2008.
Have you added all the bits? The front spoiler, has that all been added by yourself?
Yeah, everything apart from the rear wing. When I got the car, it had the rear wing, but everything else has all been done by me.
Now this is a well known for a torquey engine and low down grunt. What's the sort of maximum revs you use?
Around about 5,500 top maximum revs. I mean, but it's great for touring. GTS stands for Grand Touring Sport. 1,500 revs in 6th gear, you're doing 70 miles an hour. 2,000 revs, you're doing 100, and then it really gets fun when you then drop it down to 30.
Well, it sounds like a rumble in the jungle. Will it be noisier than a 10,000 RPM Ferrari, though?
Well, it's low down torque, so who knows?
I've got to tell you, Tiff, the louder these get, the more nervous I get standing behind them at this point now. And I know what's coming as well.
Right, let's have some revs. Let's see what it scores.
Go for it.
Oh, that'd be the loudest.
127
Yeah.
decibels.
That all sounds amazing. I love
A new leader.
We have a new leader now.
I'm not sure it's ever going to be beat.
Down by the ramp.
Is that road legal as exhaust? So we have to check.
You should get Quicksilver.
Amazing. Right, now we go back to more normality.
It's an Italian flair now.
Not what I was expecting. We've gone down to a Lamborghini Aventador Roadster, which has now gone back to a standard car. We've had modified cars and more replicas. Look, hold on, look at this section. He's got sunglasses that match the colour of his car. That's good. I'm afraid to say your shirt slightly clashes, but the sunglasses are good. This is proper Lamborghini colour. This is what you have to have this colour, don't you?
Oh yeah, I mean, in a car like this, why would you have a boring colour? You've got to go for it, I think.
Is this your first Lamborghini?
Yeah, well, I have to confess, I'm a bit of a fraud. This is actually a Supercar Club car. This is also a Vendi's car. So
You've rented it? Oh! He's gone down to Hertz and he's picked up a... So, what do you own then? A Ford Mondeo?
yes. Just a bit of that, I had a couple of Ferraris, then I had kids, and then my wife wouldn't let me have sports cars anymore. So basically, it's kind of a happy medium.
So how easy is it to rent cars like this? Is it just for a weekend, a week? How long can you rent them for?
Well, this is Auto Vendi's a Supercar Club, so it's quite a high level to buy into it, and then you get a set of points, and you can basically call them off against a bunch of different cars. So they've got 20 different cars, and Lambos and Ferraris, and all sorts of stuff. So it's, I hesitate to say, the affordable way to get into a car like this. Yeah.
Well, as it's not yours, give it full throttle and loads of revs, and let's hear the V12 Lamborghini.
I felt that one as well. 122.7 decibels.
Not good, equal to the Ferrari. He matched the Ferrari in second place. 122. Thank you very much for renting a Lambo for a weekend.
Obviously, those little beats. The last one, like the very last one.
So now we've gone from some Italian flair to some English style.
But we're back to turbocharged now. So always with the turbocharged engine, you don't get that open exhaust. You don't tend to get the same high-pitched sound. So this is, in fact, the very first ever production MP4 12C McLaren. And it's been driven up, it's owned by McLaren Cars still, and it's been driven up on the stage by Keith Holland from McLaren Heritage. So we have Heritage. How many cars have you got in your Heritage collection?
In the 4 years we've been in existence, I've got 3 cars.
So it's not the race cars, it's just your road cars only in your Heritage.
That's correct, yes.
It's a short Heritage then at the moment.
We're getting there. We're producing cars that are right through the year. We've got 4 launches this year, new cars. So.
What about my all-time favourite, the F1? Where's the McLaren F1?
We've got 5, I think, within the collection of racing. One's being prepared to run up Le Mans.
Of course, it's a big celebration at Le Mans, isn't it, this weekend? Every car that raced in that race at Le Mans, they won outright. Are they all there?
All 5 of them, yes, including the O1R, which
So it was a fantastic day, which was Goodwood at the members' meeting. Of course, the F1s, they all went round, and that was, it was such a spectacle. Because I did that very first test at Goodwood of the... people still remember, I think, the most famous test I did on Top Gear back in the early 1993 it was, when I whirled around in that F1. That's still my favourite ever supercar, but still, this is a lovely car as well, so thank you very much for bringing it. Does it rev much at all, a Heritage car, or are you the man who only give me about 1,000 revs?
Absolutely it does, but it's a turbocharged car, so it doesn't have the volume of a normally aspirated.
Let's hear an MP4 12C with some beams.
Let's go for it. As you said, Tiff, turbocharged, so it's not going to be quite as noisy. 116 decibels.
Yeah.